guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean, and in today's video, I'm sure you've seen the thumbnail. We're going to be embroidering some beanies. So I'm going to show you the process that I use for embroidering beanies on a single needle machine. I'm going to go over all the supplies. We're going to get it hooped up, everything hooped up, and then we're going to go over to the machine and I'll show you the next steps as far as choosing my design and embroidering everything out, and then we'll also see the finished result. So let's do it. All right, guys, so I decided to do a overhead view so you guys could see exactly what I was doing, how I flipped my hat, and how I put it onto the hoop. So I have my hat here, I have my 4x4 hoop, I have some pins, and then I have a piece of tearaway stabilizer and water soluble stabilizer. So those will be the items that you would need. So first thing I do is unfold my hat, and this is on the right side right now. So once you unfold it, then you're going to go ahead and turn your hat inside out. Okay, and it doesn't matter where the tag is. I usually put mine to the back, but either way, it really doesn't matter. So I have it inside out now. You'll be able to see the stitching or the serger line stitch on here. So what I like to do is take my 4x4 hoop and take the bottom part and make sure that it is open enough. And then I actually like to stick this in to the hat first. And when I'm hooping it, I don't pull it all the way over. I like to pull it just up to the hoop. And I'll show you why once I load it onto the machine. So I just want to keep it right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my tearaway stabilizer. Now this is going to shift a little bit, so you will have to adjust your hat again on the hoop. So I'm gonna just put this in here, and as you can see, my hat's starting to move, and I'm gonna just kind of adjust it. All right, and I just want to make sure that my stabilizer is covering the entire hoop, and then I still see the hoop here, so I'm gonna go ahead and slide my hat down now that I have the stabilizer in here. And so again, I have it right at the edge of the hoop here. And so now I'm going to grab my hoop. I'm just looking for my arrow here. So my arrow, and then I'm going to just feel for where that hoop is. And then I'm kind of gonna pull this just a little bit and then press down. And then I'm gonna slowly lift up each corner, making sure that it's on there really good so it doesn't pop back out. Okay, so now I got that hooped up. Then I'm gonna just be very careful because I don't want the it to unhoop or the hoop to pop off. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that up. And you do want to make sure that it is good and tight when you're tightening your hoop. So I think that's about as much as I can turn it. So we're good there. Okay, so now I have my hat hoop. This is how it should look. Just like that. And remember, you want to see those stitches. If you don't flip your hat inside out, your embroidery design is going to be on the wrong side. So just make sure you don't miss that step. Now, then I'm going to take a piece of water soluble backing, sorry, stabilizer. I drew a blank there for a second. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a pin off of here. And I just like to pin it right on the side. You can also float this on here, or you can use a adhesive, like a basting adhesive, a temporary bond type of adhesive. You could spray something like this on there if you want to, if you don't want to pin it down, and if you just kind of want to float it on top of your hat. So I like to put mine right at the end of the stabilizer. And then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Just get that pin in there. And it's only going through the top layer of the hat. It's not going through the bottom layer. So it's only on the top layer of the hat. So you can see there's no pins showing back there. All right. So once you have your stabilizer on there and your hat all hooped and ready to go, then we're ready to get over to the machine, and then I'll show you guys the next steps. So let's head over to the machine. All right, I'm at the machine now. So I'm gonna go ahead and select my image. So and this is the Brother PE900 that I'm using. So I'm gonna select this little pocket looking icon, select for my flash drive. So I have my flash drive inserted on the side here. And I'm going to go to the folder where I have my design. And then I'm gonna scroll over. I believe this is the one. Yep, so this is the design. So this is the important part here. So you want to rotate your design so it's facing this way. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to go into rotate, and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. So my now image is turned the opposite way to the way that I need it. So this is how it was originally, and I changed it 90 degrees, and then I'm gonna click OK. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and move my design all the way down to the edge. Okay, and I'm just holding down this arrow button, and I'm gonna put it, like I say, right there at the edge. So I'm good with it right there. And then once I've moved it, then rotated it, moved it, everything I needed to do, then I'm gonna select edit end. Okay, and then from there, I'm going to go ahead and select embroidery. All right, now let's go back over where I can give y'all a full view of the entire machine and me getting everything set up to embroider. So I'm at the machine now. I have my hooped hat, and then I'm going to lift the back or the other side of the hat off of the bottom of the hoop. One thing you don't want to do is keep it like that. Otherwise, you're just going to embroider completely through the hat. So you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that you move your hat out the way, and then you're just going to slide it under, and let me adjust my stabilizer here. Okay, so then you slide it under, and then I'm going to make sure that it's completely moved out the way, and then I'm going to go ahead and hoop. And again, adjusting my stabilizer, you probably have to do that a couple times. You could also add some additional pins as well if you want to. Okay, so we have it on there now. Now I actually use these clips here. I got these, I believe, from Joann's, and I'm just going to kind of clip the hat out the way. I'm gonna do the same thing just on both sides, and that's pretty much what I found. All I needed was just these couple of clips. And again, I'm just checking the bottom to make sure my hat isn't underneath there. So this particular design is going to take 30 minutes. It all shows right here on your screen, and it's going to take 4 colors. So what I'm gonna go ahead is grab my colors and then get my machine threaded. So I'll speed past me grabbing my colors, and then I'll slow it back down to show you guys how to thread the machine in case you didn't know how to. So let's pick out my colors. All right, so these are the colors I'm going to use. These aren't the exact colors that are in here, but I'm embroidering on a black hat, so I didn't want to use black stitching, so I'm going to use white instead of that. And then I kind of matched up the colors, the blue, the pink, and the purple, just different color, a little bit different shade. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and with the first color, which is going to be this purple, and I like to use these thread nets, and it just makes sure that your thread comes off evenly and that there's no issue with thread breakage and things like that. Or it helps with thread breakage, should I say. So I'm gonna go ahead. I actually have my needle threader over my thread stand over here. And so I feed that from the thread stand to my machine. So then I'm gonna put the first strand of thread here, and you just kind of go up, go down, go up, go down. And then once you get here, there's like a little piece at the bottom that you just have to hook your string around, bring it over to the side, put your foot down, and then thread with the automatic needle threader. And then you just want to pull that through. And I like to put mine through the eye and just kind of pull it behind or off to the side or whatever. And then I'm gonna go ahead and let my foot back down, and I'm going to start and let it embroider. And then once we're wrapping up, I'll come back, I'll speed through the rest of this, and then we'll take everything off and show you the finished product. Okay, y'all, so my design has finished embroidering. I got the pop-up message, the machine stopped, so I'm gonna just click OK. One thing I forgot to show you guys that I wanted to show you, just because I'm so used to doing the same routine every time I make a design. So one thing that you could do, after you've moved your design, you feel like you like where it's going to stitch out at, there is like a little square with the arrow here, and you can actually check your stitch area. So if you just click on that, it'll go around to show you the area where your design is going to stitch, and that way that'll let you know if you're good or if you need to make some adjustments as far as moving your design forward or moving it backward, either or. So I just wanted to throw that in there, but I'm going to take this off the machine, and then I'm gonna go back over to the table so we can see the finished product. All right, y'all, so we're back at the table, got our hat all stitched out. So that's how it looks. And remember, you wanna make sure that back part, if you see your design on this stabilizer, you're good. If you see it on the hat, you're not good. So just make sure that you lift that hat up when you put it on your machine. So I'm gonna take my clips out, my pins, and then I'm gonna go ahead and unhoop it. And set that off to the side. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is just rip my stabilizer off. And again, this is tearaway, so it just tears right on off. And then as far as the water soluble stabilizer, same thing. You just want to take it right on off. All right, put that in the trash. And now your design is still going to be inside out. So then you want to take your design, take your hat, flip it inside or right side out. And I still have a piece of the tag on there. Okay, so then this is how it's looking once you turn it back to the right side out. So then once you just flip your design or your bottom of your hat up, then that's how your design will look. So that's how it came out. And I really like how it gives kind of a bit of a 3D effect. So that turned out really cute. So I hope for those of you that have been wanting to try beanies and wasn't kind of sure how to hoop it, it is a little bit tricky, but once you get used to it, you just kind of flow with it. Like it just becomes routine or second nature. So if you guys have any questions about any of the supplies I use, I'll make sure to have everything linked below in the comments, or just any questions in general regarding the hat, the embroidery, the machine that I use, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to help. But thank you all for watching today's video. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.